Hi, I'm Dr. Doug Terry. I've been in practice for approximately 35 years in Boulder, Colorado, and I want to share with you today some tips on how you can help yourself with neck pain, neck tension, muscle strain, mid-back pain, even low back pain. And most of the time, that is caused by your posture. So here's a couple of tips. How about sitting? We do enough of that throughout the day, right? So when we're sitting, most of us want to sit all the way back, but notice how a chair is kind of canted backwards. So when that chair's canted backwards, as soon as we lean back, what happens to our head? It starts to move forward, right? So without having to invest in some very expensive chair, you can use the simplest chair bought at a garage sale. Seriously, you want to sit at the edge of your chair, keeping in mind that ear, shoulder, and hip should line up as best you possibly can. And then pretend there's a steel bar running through our spine right here. And that steel bar allows us to have to move forward as one unit, simply rotating from our hip. So think of bringing your heart to whatever you're doing, especially your computer. Now, one of the big mistakes that people make with computers is they put the screen up high, thinking that, oh, I'm going to sit up really straight and tall with that high computer screen. Great idea in theory, but think about this. Unless you have abs, a core, that's like an Olympic gymnast, the chance of you doing that with gravity constantly pushing down on you, you start out here, but as the minutes go on, the hours and the day, you slowly start to sink. And where are you again? Forward head posture, stretching that spinal cord, right? This is huge because over time you start damaging your spinal cord and affecting areas of the brain as the spinal cord pulls on the brain tissue, affecting serotonin, which is sleep, anxiety, worry, depression. So just by having forward head posture, it could be causing a lot of that and several that suffer from those issues. Also, our digestive system is controlled right here at the top of our spinal cord. So when we have that forward head posture, we're affecting our entire digestive tract. So IBS, GERD, gastroesophageal reflux, bloating, all those kind of situations could be caused from forward head posture. Now, so again, ear, shoulder, hip, rotating from our hip, bringing our chest forward, projecting our heart with a little bit of forward lean. So we're going to lower down our computer screen to right about here. So what about texting? Texting now is something that so many of us do, and we see our kids do it, and the junior hires do it all the time, and you see them all curled up with their phones all the way down here, texting, and we don't even realize we're doing it. So we have to start to change that habitual pattern by bringing our phone up here and start texting in this position. Same thing with reading. If you're a reader, I would highly suggest getting a little book stand that you can put on your dining room table, kitchen table, maybe your nightstand. So you rest your book here, so when you're sitting and you're reading in this position. And then lastly, what about standing? We do so many things throughout the day standing, like cooking, cleaning. And so often we're behind the kitchen counter, our legs are straight, our knees lock out, our butt goes back, and our head goes forward, and here we are working at the kitchen counter this way, or making the bed this way, or folding clothes this way. So my suggestion to you, and this is going to be a little unique, and you're going to have to play with this for a while, okay, is we're going to pretend we're an NBA basketball player, and we're just going to have a little bit of a wider stance, and we're going to be more bent at our knees, our hips underneath, again bringing our heart to what we're doing. So if you can see me here, a wider stance, bent at the knees, so we have a little bit of bounce almost when it's the kitchen counter. You can play some calypso music or salsa music, whatever it helps to do that. And it's, again, all these patterns, remember, All these suggestions are going to take time to start to recreate what we call neuroplasticity in the brain, where you're getting those neurological hookups, kind of like dribbling a basketball with your left hand, right? So, as we are at the kitchen counter, or maybe we're folding clothes, or even dealing with kids, we're going to be more here with kids, right? Even at times, if you have really little kids, I would suggest get down on one knee. Now, the longer we have this forward head posture, the Journal of the American Medical Association, way back in 1957, did an incredible study on the effects of poor posture on our health. And it actually makes this statement, which you're seeing up on the screen right now, that says it decreases and shortens our lifespan. It decreases the quality of life. It causes gastrointestinal problems, hip and foot deformities, all these different issues. And the study went even further into these issues. But for right now, keep in mind that every time you drop your chin towards your chest, you're moving in the direction of what the Journal of the American Medical Association said is a real problem. With this in mind, there's about approximately 1% of chiropractors who specialize in correcting your posture, based on the work of Dr. Alf Brigg, neurosurgeon, PhD, who spent 20 years of his life mapping out the anatomy of the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. He, along with PhDs in anatomy, PhDs in mathematics, mechanical engineering, came up with a program which we call chiropractic biophysics to actually help correct on a permanent basis your posture through using very specialized equipment that you see here in the background. So when you walk into our office, it's more like a gym, if you will, and people are actually working out, doing exercises to help retrain ligaments, muscles, and tendons. Chiropractors traditionally are noted for popping necks and popping low backs, which for the most part is a good thing. It gives you a sense of temporary relief. But in the long run, is it actually changing what we see on our x-ray or what we see in our posture? If your posture still looks like this and you still have forward head posture 6 months after therapy at a chiropractic office, well, I'm glad you got relief, but what we really want to correct is your posture and bring that head back, because remember, your posture is in fact the position of your spine. So I'm going to highly encourage you to click the button below on the bottom of the screen, right there, okay? And what you will get when you come into the office, by clicking that button, you'll get a 30-minute massage, a free examination, a chiropractic biophysics examination, where we'll check the integrity of your ligaments, muscles, and tendons. We'll thoroughly look at your posture. We'll do a computerized postural analysis. And then you'll get a free review of findings, where we'll make suggestions to help you make permanent changes in your spine. So again, click the button below. Now, I want to really encourage you to not procrastinate. You know, in our office over the years, we've worked with, I've been the doctor for the U.S. ski team. I've worked with 5 world record holders. We've worked with the U.S. track and field team, and Kenyan track and field team, and German track and field team, and professional soccer players. And you know what was all common? The common thread with all of them was their posture. Posture was what was causing their health issues. So we want you to really get motivated and not put this off. Remember, the neck pain, the tension, the tightness is like the red light going off on a dash of your car. And when that red light's going off, what's it telling us? That there's an issue. Just like when our heart starts to have pain or our tooth starts to have pain, what's that telling us? That the degeneration is starting to get to a critical mass. Well, guess what? It's the same thing with your spine. Same thing with your neck, your mid-back, your low back, wherever that pain is. You're getting to a critical mass of degeneration. So to help encourage you, we want you to click that button below. And for those of you who act right away, we're going to upgrade you to enter. You'll be entered in to win a year of free massage, just to help you stop procrastinating, okay, and moving forward. You'll get a 1-hour massage as opposed to a 30-minute massage, and 60% off your first treatment. So we won't leave this up forever, this offer. So we really encourage you. Listen to your body. Don't wait until you're broken down on the side of the road in the middle of the night and you're in a crisis. So we thank you for listening. Hopefully you got a little bit out of this, and I'd like to refer you, as you click the button below, that'll refer you to our webpage for some further videos and some other things about what we do in the office. God bless you.